AV did go up some. Keep in mind, all of these are advertised, and the DLGF will come in and cut all of those down to a maximum tax levies in each of the different areas of the budget. But our budget really hasn't changed much over the last 7-8 years, and I would anticipate, if anything else this year, it'll be a little bit less as far as the burden on our taxpayers than it was last year. Any questions on anything? We have been fortunate, and our AV has been rising. Second thing that is a factor for Greensburg schools is our tax cap is really kind of hammering us this year. Our circuit breaker is going to cost us about $327,000 out of our budget, so that's a pretty significant amount that we're going to have to reduce from the overall budget. I think we'll be in good shape with everything as long as we're able to collect all of our taxes. So, any questions for me?
We take a motion to approve 2021-17 on first reading.
So moved.
Motion made by Jamie, seconded by Vieta. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Okay, next item on the agenda, discussion on property. We met in executive session.
Just one question real quick before we get off the budget. There's normally a salary ordinance in there as well that we normally pass on first reading.
We would do that later in the year once the budget's set, and we adjust the salaries to that.
Okay. I was
Usually,
thinking we did it right around here, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think we'll do
Probably
the
wrong.
second reading, I think.
Okay.
So October and November. I look at Donna, I mean, she usually helps with that, right? October and November. Okay,
Okay.
close.
No, we're good.
The next item about property, we met in executive session to discuss the transfer of property, and no action will be taken on that, so we're just going to remove that from the agenda. Next couple things, a couple updates. The READY grant is still ongoing. We continue to meet every week to discuss projects. We are in project submission phase, working on narrative, and we are hopeful that the state will stick with their timeline to announce awardees by the end of the year. We are starting our move back from this building later this week, and it is our intention we will have the 20th budget, the special meeting on the 20th will be here in this building, and then when we have our first meeting in October, we will be back over in the Washington Street building. So just kind of keep that straight. The 20th is here, and then October 4th is back over there. We will be having the open house on September 25th from 10 to 1. We hope that all of you can join us for that. It is open to the public. We will have some light refreshments, talk about the project, what's been done, the benefits that it brings. Any questions on those 4 things? If not, Jamie, board works update?
Police chief came, we approved a modification to a job description for the administrative assistant and the promotion of the probationary firefighter, police officer, I put the fire department next. The fire chief came in, we approved an unpaid leave for one of the firefighters. And he also spoke about the 911 ceremony on Saturday at 8:30. I'm sure you mentioned that, right? Sarah came and we talked about, we talked about a wrecker service agreements for 2 different wrecker service companies for towing basically abandoned vehicles or junk vehicles on the roads. Mark Klosterkemper came and we talked about an unpaid leave and approved an unpaid leave for one of his employees. Donna came and talked to us about the storm or sewer rate study and the recommendation for that increase. Are we gonna?
That's next month after the water. So the water board has to approve the water, and it'll be here next month.
Okay. And then Josh kind of talked to us about some of the things we've already talked about.
Anything else to come before the council? If not, take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion's been made by Vieta. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Everyone have a fantastic evening.
Any